there were issues that led us to an agreement that actually Ruto has to go. What did Ruto say before he became president? That you, a hustler, will become a dynasty today. The only hustler who has become a dynasty is William Ruto. He used to sell chicken. Nowadays he sells chicken and eggs. He's become a dynasty. You understand? The issue was the things he promised to solve. There were questions he was asking. I was in Simiyu, but I paid a lot of attention to everything William Ruto said. I even remember where he said it, which rally. I remember everything. There's a time he asked, he was at State House, and he was complaining about fuel prices. That how is it possible that fuel in Uganda is cheaper than fuel in Kenya, and yet it passes through Kenya to Uganda? I was in Simiyu, but I said, wait a minute, how is that possible? And today we are asking the same question. How is it possible? No, when we ask that, we are told we are threatening peace. It is President Ruto who came and asked questions about the workability of institutions. He said, how much money does KICC collect? Who pockets the money? And I also asked, wait a minute, where's the money? I want to believe that he followed the paper trail and found the money, but he has never told us where he took the money. But he knows where the money goes, and he became the new person who pockets the money. Those are the issues we are raising. The young people have a problem with the government because we are not seeing the fruits of our labor. That you work so hard, but the fruit of your labor is seen on someone else who doesn't work as hard. Our friend here has talked about being part of a party that has led this country. The party he's talking about, from 2013 to 2023, we cannot explain 6 trillion where they took the money. The issue of debt, they are very responsible. They need to explain. And actually, make a phone call to your former party leader and tell him to tell us where the money is. We are not just having a problem with the Ruto. And actually, if we talk, our elder has said we did not have a problem with it then, but we have a problem with it today. There is always a first time in life where you realize things, awakening to new realities. That wait, this my wife doesn't know how to dress well, but I know today. But mtu afai kukuuliza mbona hukujua hiyo jana. Ama namna gani jameni? Simama namna hiyo.
Can we stop there? Can we stop there?
I just want to finish.
Can we stop there? As amalize.
Nimalize ama nisimalize? So, there are issues I don't want us to talk about personalities. What are you not doing? Any parties? No. The reality is that we are looking for something to stand on our own feet. I've always said that we have a problem, the 5 big problems. How can we solve the issue of debt, which takes away half our budget? How can we solve the issue of domestic borrowing, which denies credit from me? You cannot access it. How can we solve the issue of education? It only takes 195 billion a year. How can we make sure that it becomes a civic duty to everyone and not a privilege to the few? How can we access health care? You don't need to show up and you are told this thing is... SHA works when you are depositing money. It never fails. Lakini ukitafuta services, at the system sijui nini imekwama. Why should a system we built with 100 billion fail to guarantee health care? There is that young woman mwenye alienda kwa hospitali akaambiwa, this swelling of yours, it needs to swell more so that Shah can take care of it. Are we supposed to keep quiet because similar thing happened during Uhuru's time? We were not as politically aware as we are. But I understand our elder. He has seen corruption for 40 years. He cannot imagine life without corruption.
Thank you.
Let me finish.
Thank you.
Can we go to Kanungi to Shitemi? Shitemi, you have 1 minute, please.
Yeah.
1 minute, please. 1 minute.
So again, guys.
Every time someone talks about peace, and there is this word that they love so much, stability, it's because you are shaking the pillars they are hanging on. I have always said that peace is like a roof and justice is a wall. We can never have a roof without a wall. For us to talk about peace, first, let's ask ourselves, what is it that is threatening this peace? Everyone loves peace. You cannot rob me this phone. And when I come to ask for it, you say, let's have peace first. There will be no peace until I have my phone back. Then we can talk about peace. Because the stability and peace we are talking about is not that the kind of peace she's talking about. She's talking about peace, the absence of war. A hungry man is never at peace. A parent who has failed to pay school fees for their children is not at peace, even if he's just quiet and listening. So what peace are we talking about? And why do we like comparing our country with the worst countries around? Talk about Sudan. Why are you not talking about Malaysia, the best countries that, what did they do that we are not doing? You cannot develop a country by dishing wheelbarrows to young people. You see, and those are the things we are asking about. So when I talk about economic justice, I'm talking about things that matter to everyone. Roads are bad because of money. We are talking about the issue. Every confrontation, every conflict around the world is about resources, money. Even when Hitler went against Jews, it was about money. The Versailles Treaty, it was about money. The Scrum of Africa is all about money. And the reason why we are going against President Ruto is because of money. It's not because he's killing young people. Young people went for him before he started killing them. And because he couldn't solve the problem, so you try and silence people who are making noise. That's why Denzel Omondi ended up in a ditch in Juja. Are we supposed to keep quiet and say, let there be peace? Listen, this country, I don't know which peace we are talking about, but until every Kenyan has an opportunity to thrive without having any proximity to a powerful politician, there will be no peace. I just wanted to tell us, why are we in the position that we are today? And why are we making noise about William? Does it end when Ruto goes? Doesn't end there. And who is the alternative? Should we come back here and complain about the same issues under a different president? We should not do that. So, in your own mind, that favorite presidential candidate that you have, what can he do differently? Because we've all agreed that President Ruto has done enough. We want to thank him greatly. and give him a befitting send-off. He's done so much. He has done the biggest job God gave him to do. And that job was to awaken, for you to know that the leader you choose affects your life directly. Some of us used to think that, I can't wake up in the morning going to choose someone, in maisha ya. Because you have a job, you've been given a loan, you are driving, you think you are immune to some problems. But with Ruto as president, the button of suffering was pressed, and he has distributed suffering equally. So for that reason, he will go. So the next president,